clicking on the video and following along for math. If you don't already have the math page in the Wednesday folder open, go ahead and pause the video, open the Wednesday math. That way you can split your screen and follow along with me as we do a few problems together. Okay, so we are going to be working on simplifying fractions just like we've been practicing all week. So luckily, they give us an example here of how they simplified 18 over 27. We can see that first they found the greatest common factor, so they figured out all of the ways they could multiply numbers to get 8 and all of the ways they could multiply numbers to get 24. And they figured out that 8 was the largest number, the largest common factor that these two had. So then they came down here, took their 8 and divided their fraction by 8. They knew 8 divided by 8 was 1, and 24 divided by 8 was 3. So we are going to do this structured guided practice part together just as a little refresher. And then on your own, you guys are going to do these 6 problems. So thankfully, you might notice some of them up here have similar numbers to down here. So you can definitely use this part to help you. You may also use our math student journal from Monday and Tuesday to help you as well. And of course, don't forget about your hundreds charts. So whatever you need to use to do the best job that you can, please take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and get started with number 1. So number 1, simplify 6 over 8. I'm going to do the factors of 6 down here. So I know that, oops, sorry, wrong pen. I know that 1 times 6 is 6. I know I can do 2 times 3 to get 6. And that's about it. I personally, you guys know we've been practicing our rainbows just so we know which 2 factors to go together to get the answer. We're going to do the same thing for 8. So I know that 1 times 8 equals 8. I know that 2 times 4 equals 8. And that is it. Those are the only factors for 8. So again, we're going to draw our rainbow and see what's connected. Now we need to compare the factors of 6 and the factors of 8. I'm going to look, Okay, I noticed that there's a 2 as a factor of 6, and there is also a 2 as a factor of 8. That would be the greatest common factor. So up here in these boxes, I'm going to write 6 divided by 2, and then I'm going to do 8 divided by 2. These 2 numbers in the boxes should always be the same, so don't ever write one number on the top and a different number on the bottom. Nope, those are always going to be the same exact number. We know that 6 divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So our final answer is 3/4. And you know, I love to just get in the habit of putting a box around it. Let's do number 2. First up, we need to find the factors of 18. I know that 1 times 18 is 18. 2 times 9 will give me an answer of 18. Can I multiply 3 by anything to get 18? 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. Oh yeah, 3 times 6 is 18. 4 is not a factor of 18. 5 is not. We already have 6. Okay, we're done with that. Let's make sure we connect our facts just to make things a little easier. Now we're going to do 21. So we know 1 times 21 is 21. 2 is not going to work. I can't multiply 2 by something to get 21. I know I can do 3 times 7 to get 21. 4 is not a factor of 21. 5 is not a factor of 21. 6 is not a factor of 21. So it looks like this is it. I'm kind of running out of space here, so I'm going to just do my little rainbow down here at the bottom. Now I'm going to compare the factors of 18 with the factors of 21. And I notice that there's a 3 as a factor of 18, and 3 is also a factor of 21. So remember, we're going to take our greatest common factor here, which we said was 3, and we're going to divide it. We're going to write a 3 in the top box and the bottom box. Those will always be the same numbers. I know that 18 divided by 3 is 6, and I know that 21 divided by 3 is 7. So our final answer is 6/7. We're going to do 2 more together, and then you will complete the rest on your own. All right, number 3, factors of 10. I know that I'm always going to start with 1 and then whatever I'm looking for. So whatever the number is, my numerator and my denominator. So 1 times 10, 2 times 5, and that's it. Those are the only factors of 10. Let's do our rainbow, connect those so we know what goes together when we multiply and divide. Let's do factors of 15. Again, we're always going to start with 1 and whatever the number is, so 1 and 15. 2 is not a factor of 15, but I know I can multiply 3 times 5 to get 15. 4 is not a factor of 15, and we already are at 5, so we are done. It's a short one. Let's connect our facts, and you're going to compare the factors of 10 with the factors of 15. Now, I noticed that 5 is a factor of 10, and 5 is a factor of 15. So I know 5 is the greatest common factor. I'm going to go back to my boxes here. Divided by 5, divided by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 15 divided by 5 is 3. So we know that 10 over 15 reduces to 2/3. That's the simplest form. One more problem. Here we go. We are going to find the factors of 16 and the factors of 18. I know 1 times 16 is 16. 2 times 8 is 16. 3 is not a factor of 16, but I know I can do 4 times 4. And I'm actually going to write my 4 twice, just so that way when I do my rainbows to do my multiplication facts, I have something to connect it to. And that's it for 16. So let's connect our facts. We know 1 times 16 is 16, 2 times 8 is 16, and 4 times 4 is 16. Same thing for 18. 1 times 18 is 18. 2 times 9 is 18. And 3 times 6 is 18. Connect those facts. 1 times 18 is 18, 2 times 9 is 18, and 3 times 6 is 18. Now you need to compare the two and see what is my greatest common factor. Well, I noticed that 2 is a factor of 16, and 2 is also a factor of 18. So I'm going to go up here and write the same number in both boxes. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So 16 over 18 reduces to 8 over 9. That is the simplest form. Now, when you are doing this on Kami today, I want to see your work. So just like how I wrote out all the factors, I would like for you to write those as well. Make sure you put a box around your final answer. And you are going to go and do the next part. So just scroll down on this page. You're going to do 1 through 6. Now remember, one more time, go ahead and use your hundreds chart to help you. Use these numbers to help you. Maybe you'll notice we found the factors of a number up here that you need to find the factors of down here. Do your best, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.